What's up everybody and welcome back to An Idiot's Road to Glory, episode number 11, where it's time to build the God Squad. Or as you can already see, I've only got 8,000 coins and I've already built it. It's time to show you guys the God Squad. As we flick through our club and see if we've got any Championship players, and I think it's Argentinian League players for the League SBCs, we are going to do comment of the day, which comes from a community post that I did earlier today, where Hype Andrew replied, I bet it's a decent team with an inform in it, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, does it have informs, and is it decent? Like I said, this comment came from a community post that I put up just to inform you guys that today's video is going to be a little bit late. So make sure you got notifications on so you never miss the videos if I do happen to put it up late. And there'll be community posts and stuff like that, and I'll be asking you guys about the series and all of that good stuff popping up on your YouTube app as well. So turn that notification bell on and you will not miss a thing. And thank you very much for the comment, other Andrew. Two Andrews in this video. I like it. Anyway, let's get cracking. As I was saying, we were just searching through our club. We had 8,000 coins, and if we jump to live, like I said, we've already got the team, and I am going to show it to you guys. So let's just jump straight in. This video is going to happen in how many parts? I mean, I suppose 4 parts when you include that little bit of intro. So we've got the little intro that you guys have just seen. I'm now going to take you through. This is kind of like future Andy, because this is like way in the future to me. I think I've recorded episode number 15 already because I've been smashing out FUT CHAMPS and stuff like that today. So yeah, I'm going to run you guys through the team, and then I'm going to show you the first games that I played with this team. I'm going to commentate over the top of them, and then we're going to come back to live, and I'm going to show you the stats that I've got with the players after like 25 or 30 games. And just talk to you about how they play in game, what direction we might be taking the team with, and all of that stuff. And we can get your guys' feedback on it now. I can go and get it updated and improved for the weekend leagues. So let's just jump straight in. And to be honest with you, at the back, in fact, what am I doing? Why are we doing the players? First of all, we need a formation. Now, my favourite formation on this game so far has been 4-3-3-4. So that is, of course, what we are going to play. And let's just jump straight in and put in the first few positions. First on, in goal, we have got Mattia Perrin. He didn't cost me too many coins, he was a couple of thousand coins. This team as a whole costs about 250,000 coins. Now this is when I bought it, of course. And to be honest with you, I'm just gonna hashtag spoilers straight up to the top and put in a guy who is technically costs no coins, but cost about 40 or 50k to do. So I think I spent on the actual tradable players about 225,000, and then obviously we've got Lucas, who costs anywhere from 25k to 50k depending on what players you've already got in your club. So I'm saying this is a 250,000 coin team basically. This guy is chilling up top. His stats are absolutely mental. I'll run through the stats when we come back in a little bit, because once you've got all of the team in, I'll be able to show you what his stats are boosted with his chemistry styles and stuff like that. And I'll show you his goals and his assists and his games and all of that sort of stuff. But for now, we've got Perry in goal. Not a bad little keeper. Doesn't really cost too many coins. I think he cost me about 2k. He's got 90 reflexes. He's alright. He's okay. He gets the job done. What way are we going to build this team actually? So, next up, there was a player that I really wanted to put in my team, and I'm sure you guys are going to be able to guess who it is. It is, of course, Want to Watch Richarlison. So we'll slap him in there at left wing, and this is kind of how this team went about. So I know I've got him put Perrin in, whatever, that was just because I usually start my squad builders from the back. The way this squad went was, I've already got Lucas, I want Richarlison, who are we going to go for at striker, basically, was my next question. And there's a couple of different options, and the one that I ended up settling on, and is actually probably the best player in this whole team, is none other than Roberto Firmino. So we'll throw him in to the squad, and he gives a strong link to both of them, which is very nice. I was thinking about putting him at camp and maybe getting Gabriel Jesus. However, I went for this way round instead, and it's worked out very well. We've got Firmino at striker, and at centre attacking mid, we've got none other than inform Talisca. He only cost me 30,000 coins. And as you can see, his stats are mental. He's 6'3", got crazy attacking position and stuff. And again, once we actually get the rest of the players in, you guys will be able to see their stats properly. So I'm going to instantly put in, once I had Talisca and once I knew I wanted Talisca, it was such a simple decision to go for his perfect link, which is, of course, Paulinho. So we stuck him in there. Gives Talisca full chemistry, basically, no matter what. I mean, I could put anyone left back and right back, and Paulinho's got full chemistry as well because of the perfect link. But as you can see now, we get the full benefit of the chemistry style. He's only got a basic on him, and I probably should update this and put something on him that'd maybe suit the way I play with him a little bit more. In fact, that's something I definitely need to do. But now he's just rocking basic, and he gets a little bit of everything, but not really that much of too much. So It's an interesting one. He's really, really good anyway. 91 long shots and 91 shot power with the basic on him there. 78 strength, 83 head, and he's 6'3". He's got 82 agility for somebody 6'3". It's pretty good. 93 attacking and positioning. He's a really, really good card, and he's an inform for 30k, which is nuts. And then Paulinho is just all round absolutely insane. You can see that we've got ourselves a powerhouse in him for defending and passing, just to whack his defending, his interceptions and stuff like that up. I'll obviously get that passing bonus for passing the ball around the midfield, because his physical's nuts anyway. Like, look at that, 90 jumping, 92 stamina, 81 strength, mental. We're not going to be doing too much shooting with him. Maybe it could have gone for dribbling, maybe it could have gone for defending, passing and dribbling if that's one of the chemistry styles, but we just whacked that one on because we had it in our club, and he's doing very, very well. On the other side, going behind our player of the month, Lucas, is an unlucky Lucas. So we're going to put in Lucas Leiva. 17,500 coins this card cost me, and he's nuts. With this guy, I've gone for passing, defending, and physical, because he's already got pretty decent dribbling, which is crazy. Not planning on really shooting with him. He's got 82 shot power and 71 long shots, but he has scored a couple of bangers for me, to be honest with you. But with that passing, he's got like 88 vision, 92 short passing, 88 long passing, crazy defending stats, crazy for he's really, really good. 17k for an 85 rated inform is nuts. And then we started working on who do we want to go for our fullbacks, and I had a pretty genius idea, if I do say so myself, over at left back, where I went and got myself a Alex Telles, who is a absolutely nuts card. 92 stamina, 70s across the board in everything. He's fast. He's got, when I get him onto full chemistry now, by putting his teammate Felipe next to him, he's got 98 crossing, which is ludicrous. And once we get the team chemistry up to 100, he'll have 99 crossing with his backbone on him for the passing, defending and physical. He's just a really, 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 really good player. He's a little bit off the ball of Alexandro, but he cost me about 10k and Alexandro cost 100k, so that was just an easy decision for me to make. Same goes for Felipe. He's nuts. He's 6'3". He's got 99 jumping and 90 head and accuracy. I haven't conceded the front post corner in God knows how long because of this guy. You just get him, he just headers everything away, and he scores some from the corners that I get as well. He's got 91 strength, 99 aggression, decent-ish pace because I've got an anchor on him, and really, really good defending stats as well. He's absolutely nuts. Over on the other side, we've got ourselves an Italian to get the link to Lucas Leiva, is Florenzi. Again, just ridiculous all-around stats, 90 stamina, which is what you need on your fullbacks, and just really, really, really good at everything. On this guy, we've got ourselves a basic. I haven't even bothered to put one on him, and he's just absolutely nuts. He's so, so good. And then finally, to link it all together to pairing, we have got ourselves a Barzagli, who, one of the weak links of this team, I suppose. I'm going to jump into some footage of me playing the first games of this team, and I'll talk to you a little bit about it. So let's jump in and let's take a look at the first team that we are playing, which is basically a better version of the La Liga team that we used to have, to be honest. If you're Thiago in behind, Diego Costa, Callejon, Lamar, Busquets, Felipe Luis, loads and loads and loads of good players. And we were just jumping in to test out our Brazilian / Serie A sort of squad on half a million, I wish it was 500,000 coins, a 250,000 coins squad that we're probably going to be rocking with, unless we can get a couple of extra upgrades, spoilers, for FUT champs before we go in there. So you guys will have to stick around and see that where this team is going to go. But we're just jumping straight into the first game. And like I said, I really, really like it. Weak links of this team, pains me to say it, probably Richarlison and maybe Barzagli are like the two ones that if I wanted to upgrade someone, they were the ones that I would be going for. I kind of put Richarlison in there just because I'm a massive Everton fanboy, to be honest with you. And he's a one to watch from Everton. When he gets a couple of infos, which I imagine he will, he's like Everton's most creative player. He'll actually be really, really good. And I think he's a pretty good investment as well because of that, with his 5-star week for 4-star skills and stuff. But he's no Diego Costa, who's just punished us as if to say, Andy, why have you built a Brazilian team and not put me in it? Why have you not built a La Liga one instead? Because I know he's not Brazilian anymore. And he just banged on in against me in the third minute. So that was like the FIFA gods smiting me down for not using Diego. But there we go. We went 1-0 down with our new team. And then we sprung our new player of the month, Lucas, in behind. He cuts it back beautifully. And Firmino's there to finish it off and make it 1-1 20 minutes later. Very, very nice. Yeah, like I was saying, Barzagli and Richarlison are probably the weakest links in this team. I'm hoping Richarlison gets a couple of informs. Like I said, he's probably, him and Sigurdsson, like, pull the strings for Everton. Whenever Richarlison gets the ball, he always tries to make something happen. He's obviously already had an inform for Everton, but it was the very last team of the week of FIFA 18, which is really, really annoying. So hopefully he gets another one, and he can get himself, basically just go with him price, and maybe I'll stick him in my team, or keep him in my team, and we've just conceded again. Yeah, maybe I'll keep him in my team and actually sell him on, potentially, make some coins on him. I don't know, there's loads of different things you can do. Basically, I'm just going to keep hold of him no matter what for an investment is what I'm getting at. But Diego Costa smiting us down again in the 45th minute, and that was actually how that game ended. We lost it 2-1, so we lost the first game with our new team, which was a little bit frustrating. But not to be deterred, as it was pretty even, to be honest with you. He probably deserved to win. I didn't really have any chances. I was getting used to my new players, but not to be deterred. We jumped straight into the next one, where we came up once again against a La Liga team, and this one even better than the last time. Bloody Suarez and Griezmann up front. What are you doing? Jordi Alba at the back probably costs... Suarez costs more than my whole new team, and he's got Griezmann and Dembele and Lamar and Jordi Alba and everyone, which is pretty nuts. But we ain't scared of nobody with our new team, and we get off to an absolute flyer this time. We're the ones scoring early. Firmino plays it through to Lucas, and a great first time finish, smashed into the far corner, makes it 1-0 to us in the 5th minute. Player of the month Lucas, looking pretty bloody good, to be honest with you. He's rapid, and it seems like he can shoot as well, but we'll come on to that in a little bit. First of all, it's time to concede to a nice little spin by McGeady. Not McGeady, it wasn't a McGeady spin, by Griezmann, and it wasn't quite a McGeady spin. That was a terrible tackle by me. Barzagli, there you go. We're talking about him being no weak link. Bloody giving away penalties, isn't he? Yeah. What? I don't even know what that trick's called. It's not a McGeady spin because it's a 4-star skill move, but it looks like a McGeady spin. It's really weird. Anyway, this guy took his penalty away nicely and made it 1-1 in the 12th minute with Dembele, which was very, very frustrating. It didn't seem to be going my way at first with my new team. I was obviously just getting used to them, but it did end up turning good. So let's turn up the levels, or whatever the bloody hell you want to say. We'll give it to Richarlison. Richarlison will slot it through to Talisca. Talisca will take the world's worst shot, but Lucas is there to clear up and smash it into the back of net, and we get a very jammy 2-1 lead. Good stuff. We've turned the dial up a little bit, but we're not quite in top gear yet. Not just yet, but we're about to go. We're about to do it. This game and the next game afterwards, it's about to go big in the end of the first half and the start of the second half. Lucas cutting into the box, not really sure what this guy's defending's doing, cuts it back to Talisca, and that's a much better finish. Thank you very much. 2 goals and an assist for player of the month Lucas in his second game. What an absolute hero. And then this guy kind of gave up. As you can see, I've swung the ball in. He's bringing his keeper out, being an absolute numpty. I think I've even... Did I forget to put a... No, I didn't forget to put a goal in. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, 3-1. This guy rage quit. Job's a good one. Thank you very much. There's our first win with our Brazilian team. That guy kind of just gave up a little bit, to be honest with you, and was just being ridiculous. And then in the end, he was like, what's the point of me constantly bringing my goalie out? I'm just going to quit instead. As you guys are about to see from the stats, we absolutely smashed him. Yeah, he only had 1 shot, and it was a penalty. Feels bad. Okay, never mind. Let's jump into game number 3 with the squad. We come up against not too much of a good squad, to be honest with you. He's got Skriniar. That's De Vrij, isn't it, at the back with Barzagli. Chesney, Allen, Alejandro Gomez. It's an alright team. Like, it's a basic-ish kind of level. Not quite basic level Serie A team, but a pretty decent one. As Talisca, there you go. Talisca is mental at free kicks. Look at this one. I didn't quite get it down, but if we pause it here, I've got these absolutely on lock. Watch this for a few games later, or like a few days later. Look at this absolute madness as I'm qualifying for FUT Champs. Boom! Top bins. That is not the first time he's done that. He is absolutely sick at them. We've got that on lock now. I know how to take driven free kicks. It's really, really good. Anyway, let's jump back to this game. I just wanted to show you that just to show off, really, just show you how sick Talisca is. We nodded him in the 11th minute with, I think that is Felipe, is it? Using his massive 99 jumping and 6'3"ness to win the header and nod it past the goalkeeper, which is beautiful. Like I said, scores from the corners. Don't concede from the corners because he doesn't lose a header. It is stupid. And then we're back on the attack in the 35th minute. Firmino, this guy was trying to do AI defending, but he was just giving me far too much space. So I just cut back onto Firmino's strong foot and finessed it far corner, and that was 2-0 in the 37th minute. And then once again, this guy sort of started to give up and was just messing about. But I wasn't taking any prisoners. We were practicing with our team, seeing what their shooting was like. Turns out, Firmino's is pretty bloody good. There you go. That's 3-0 in the 43rd minute. And then, like I said, this guy sort of just gave up and he was messing about. In the 58th minute, he's all out attack, I think. Richarlison catches him on the counter. And at this point, I was just messing about, seeing what my players can do. So I thought, let's try and score a skill goal with Richarlison. And that is about as much skill moves as you're getting from me at this point in FIFA. I've got a lot better at them, and I've been using them quite effectively in FUT Champs, but I was proud of myself for that one, the new skill move with Richarlison. And used his 5-star weak foot to smash it into the back of the net with a finesse shot. So a nice little 4-0 win. Well played, Andy. And if we show the stats once again, an absolute hammering. we're actually playing really, really well and really, really enjoying the team. So let's jump back to live and I'll talk you guys through who my favourite players are, show you guys some of the stats and give you guys a little sneak peek into the future and let you know who, like I said, the weak links are and what we think we're going to be doing with this team. So the best player, absolute top dog in this squad is 100% Roberto Firmino. Look at his stats with his, I think we got a finisher on him. Yeah, we got finisher for shooting and physical. 91 jumping for winning headers because the man is 5'11", which isn't too bad. He does score some headers. 90 stamina, 79 strength, sorry, not 80. 83 aggression, 92 attacking position, 92 finishing, 96 shot power, 91 long shots. He's mental. He's actually ridiculous. Look at his stats. 31 games, 36 goals, 12 assists. That is in 25 games of division rivals in Div 4 and 6 games of FUT champs. Actually crazy. The man is a god. He's so good. Conversely, player of the month Lucas, as we've seen in that one game, he scored 2 goals and got an assist. So in the 31 other games that I've played with him, he's come on as a sub a couple of times when I was playing with my Spanish team. So a couple of the games will be a little bit discrepant, like not quite add up. It's like Lucas is on 32, whereas Felipe is on 30 just because he's come on as a sub a couple of times. Talisca's on 32 because he's come on as a sub, but Lucas is only on 30 because we don't really sub on Lucas. So there's a couple of little discrepancies in there, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's just from coming on as a sub for my Spanish team when I was playing some div rivals and not wanting to use fitness cards. But yeah, he's not really done the business the rest of the time. So that gives him 7 goals and 11 assists in 31 games, which isn't the best, especially when you compare that to Richarlison, who's 28. He's got 9 and 9, which is 18 goals in 28 games. Again, maybe not the best, and maybe that 28 would suggest that I've played 2 games with a new left winger that I've upgraded from. Let me know if you can guess who that is down in the comment section. But Paulinho is absolutely sick. He bags himself a few goals, he gets a few assists, and he just does the business. He's absolutely everywhere. Even Lucas Leiva has scored a few screamers, to be honest with you. All 3 of his goals have been like 35-yard bangers, top bins, perfectly timed, so I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Talisca scores goals and gets assists. 22 and 32 is pretty decent from Cam, and some absolute bangers of free kicks as well. And then the back line, you can't really judge them by their actual stats. I think Felipe's the only one who's actually scored with the 3 goals, which is pretty decent. Tellers hasn't really got any assists with his crosses, which is kind of weird, but never mind. It doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, you can't really look at the stats of the back. You can't even really look at the stats of the midfielders and judge them off them. And even this, to be fair, like Richarlison's got better stats than Lucas, but Lucas is 100% better than Richarlison. So even that, basically the only one you can judge it off is Firmino, his goal scoring, and he's nuts. So yeah, 100% would recommend this team. Absolutely, 1,000,000%. It is so sick. I'm enjoying using it. I enjoyed qualifying for FUT champs with it. I'll give you guys a little spoiler. I have upgraded it a little bit going into FUT champs, so you guys will have to stick around and see who them upgrades are going to be over the next few videos. But for 250k, this is arguably one of the best teams you could possibly build on this game, in my opinion. Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this video. I don't really think there's much else to say. We've had a bit of an interesting one where it went like recorded live, but hope you guys have enjoyed it. Anyway, let me know what you think of the team down in the comment section. I'm going to get back to smashing out some FUT champs games and see if we can go and get ourselves elite in the first week. But I'm not getting my hopes up, not just yet. Anyway, for now, I'm going to leave you guys there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.